Do you guys remember the infamous Fire Festival?
Who can't, right?
The festival was supposed to be a luxury music experience on a private island in the Bahamas, but it turned out to be a complete disaster.
That was so true. Investors, including passive investors, poured money into the festival without doing proper due diligence.
They promised high returns and a luxurious experience, but instead they were met with poorly constructed tents, no running water, and no music.
The event was ultimately canceled and many investors lost significant amount of money. So be better than the Fire Festival. Do your research, proper research and analysis before investing, especially when it comes to passive investments. Hello, I'm Palmy.
And I'm Nancy, and together we make the Kitty Sisters, your financial BAF and your apartment investing go-to source.
Today's topic is all about avoiding costly investment mistakes as passive investors in multi-family apartment syndications.
We know that you guys are not new to this topic because if you guys follow us, you know that is our favorite jam, right? Apartment investing can be a bit intimidating, but you know what? It's crucial for achieving your financial goals.
Don't be intimidated. We're going to outline 3 key steps that will help you achieve investing success with confidence and avoid those costly mistakes.
Get ready, guys, to take some notes and let's dive in.
Please click like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. You see, investing in the wrong investment opportunity, aka deal, or the wrong way can completely derail your wealth building journey. As a passive investor in multifamily apartment syndications, you want to make sure that you're doing your due diligence and avoiding any costly mistakes that could set you back.
Now, when it comes to investing in these deals, one of the most important steps is researching the sponsor of the investment.
You want to make sure they have a solid reputation and a proven track record of success in the industry.
So, how can you research the sponsor? Well, one of the first things you can do is to check out their website, look for information on their experience and their track record, as well as the type of investment properties they invest in. You can also check the reviews or testimonial from previous investors. Think of it like Yelping a sushi place when you're traveling or in a new neighborhood.
So you've done your research, but if you really want to dig deeper, don't be afraid to ask for references. Reach out to previous investors, ask them about their experience working with the sponsor, ask them about the sponsor's communication, professionalism, and most importantly, the performance of their investments.
Let's say you're looking to invest in multifamily apartment syndication deal and you have found what seems to be the perfect sponsor. Their website looks great and they have a lot of information on their experience and their track record. But before you commit your money, it's important to do your due diligence and really research the sponsor.
So you decide to reach out to some previous investors to get their thoughts. You talk to a few people and the reviews are mixed. Some investors said they had a great experience with the sponsor and their investment performance did really well.
But others tell you horrible story, right? Horror story of poor communication, unprofessionalism, and underwhelming returns.
This is a perfect example of why it's important to do your research when it comes to sponsors of a deal.
Just because a sponsor looks good on paper doesn't necessarily mean they're a right fit for you. Right, Palm?
Yeah, absolutely true. Talking to previous investors and getting their thoughts can give you a much better idea of what it really like to work with a particular sponsor.
Remember, you're entrusting your hard-earned money to this sponsor, so it's crucial to do your due diligence and make sure they have a solid record of success, right? All right, so you have done your research. You research a sponsor and found a reputable and experienced team to invest with. Now it's time to really dig into the financials of the property to make sure it's a sound investment.
Don't worry, you do not need to be a financial expert to analyze the financials. There are a few key metrics you should look at to see if it's a good deal to make sure that you understand the financials of the property.
So the first thing you want to check is the cash flow. This is basically the money that comes in and goes out of the property each month. You want to make sure that there is enough cash flow to cover the expenses and provide a return on your investment. You don't want it to be stuck in a property that's bleeding money every month, right?
Yeah, so next up is the occupancy rate. This is the percentage of the unit in the property that are currently occupied. You want to look for high occupancy rates as this is a good sign that the property is in high demand and that there's low risk for vacancy issues down the line. After all, empty units means no income.
No, and we don't want that, right? Nope. Then you should also consider any potential risk associated with the property.
This could be anything from the location or even the age of the property.
For example, if the property is in an area with a high crime rate, there's maybe a risk of theft or vandalisms. By factoring these potential risks, you can get better ideas of the potential return on your investment.
So make sure you analyze the financials of the property before you invest. It's an essential step to make sure that investment is sound and likely to be profitable.
And finally, the last step is to read and understand the investment agreement before signing it.
This document is like a blueprint for your investment. It lays out all the deeds that you need to know.
We're talking about stuff like how much cash you're putting in, what kind of returns you can expect, and any fees or risks that come with the territory.
Now, full transparency, it's no secret that reading through legal documents can feel like a root canal, but trust us, it's super important. This is about reading all the fine print before you're agreeing. Like, think about it. Like, if you were online and you were reading through some shady term of agreement, you want to make sure you read it first before you get some unpleasant surprise popping up later, right?
Absolutely. So grab a cup of coffee and find a cozy spot and get to reading. And don't worry, if you don't understand anything, that's totally normal. You can always reach out to the general partner, aka your sponsorship team, and ask them to clarify.
Think of them as your investment guru, here to guide you on your journey to financial success.
Once you fully understand what you're getting into, you can confidently sign on the dot line and start your investment journey.
Just think of this as a start of your journey to early retirement, a dream vacation, or even a fancy new car. So take the time to understand the investment agreement, and let's get ready to make some big money moves.
Hey guys, that's it for us today.
We love to connect with you guys and hear about all your success, so make sure you tell us about those.
And if you really want to have some fun, join the Kitty Freedom Club for even more ways to help you achieve financial success.
Until next time.